Hello, hello, hello. I'm Dustin Duran, and of course, I'm going to play a little something on guitar from a band I got to have dinner with. This was back in, I think, 2012, 2013. A really good group of guys. Anyways, last time we left off, we're unfrozen from the ship Hope and sent out to gather resources to help revive the remaining passengers. We were sent down to the planet Terra 2, have an unfortunate accident with the guy we were supposed to be meeting, but we end up taking his ship, meeting his robot girlfriend, but needing a power regulator to get the ship off the ground. So, that's the goal here. Let's roll.
I kind of wanted to look back here just to see if I missed anything. Oh, okay, I did. I did miss something. Were they there the whole time? Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. Time to run. One. Nothing. Oh shit. Okay. Whoa! Dude! You can help? So I'm noticing the cripplings, they only work temporarily. Hey, got him. Hold on. Nothing? Oh. Okay. That was a weird animation. Alright. Thanks for the help, by the way. Okay, so this is where I came from. Right? Yeah, I think I dropped down from there. Yeah, okay, so this makes sense now. So I have not explored any of this stuff over here. And that, I'm using up a ton of ammo. I don't know if those guys are supposed to be, like, way too high a level for me. Yeah, I thought I had a lot of ammo, and now it's gone. Hello? Resident. Shovel. Thanks, buddy. Bits. Oh, axe? Ah, I can take it. Got anything else good? Let's check out my shovel. It's made for digging in dirt, but you can also swing it into faces. A model spaceship. What? This model made of metal and wood and a generous amount of pungent resin. It's perfect for a collector or just a child who dreams of adventures among the stars. That's weird that that's just sit. Oh. Am I? I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. Am I supposed to be doing this stuff? And yeah, I can't see these guys like levels either. Oh! Ow. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this seems to be the path I'm supposed to be taking. Yeah. What? God. What? Yeah, come on over here. You can't see me? I'm like 20 meters away, standing up in the middle of the road. Oh, it does look like there's something right there. Let's go say hi to this guy.
I smell blood.
Oh. It doesn't seem like headshots are doing more. Oh god, and I'm like out of ammo already. I was noticing my health, but I thought it was gonna be fine, which it was. Light ammo, okay. That's some ammo back. This guy just exploded. What do we got here? Just residents. Yeah, I want to check out what that was over here. Oh, another camp. Is there only two? So there's a hooligan, two hooligans. Is that all we got here? Did I miss?
Fresh meat.
Oh my god.
Get them!
Ooh, jeez.
Hey, 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 fucking A.
Am I supposed to be fighting these guys? Because they seem to be wrecking me. Yeah, they're doing a lot. Yeah, okay. Those guys were giving me 300. The other guys were giving me, they're just giving me 100. I am supposedly just going straight to the city, apparently. Alright, what's over here? And do I just keep exploring? I'm here. Guess why not? Okay, so these guys are alive. Alpha. Is there a way? Oh, there is. Okay, so when I go into the quick time, I can see what they are. Level 3. Level 3. 318 health? Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go to town. Oh. That's kind of cool. Just 2 random spaceships. Doing an aerial show or something. Hello?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Oh, you're the grave tender.
Running around in a marauder's attire, you're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, I'm in Marauder attire, okay. So they respond to that. Alright.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Yeah, is that why you've got a pair of armed guards?
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
Makes sense, I guess. You're telling me there's cannibals out there?
Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society?
So yeah, if you've got a marauder problem, I could take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Do I lie? Maybe he knows Hawthorne. Okay, let's do it. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
So, never mind. Guess he doesn't know him. Okay, who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork.
Oh my god.
Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So yeah, you're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Okay. Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Alright, Martin. Twist Martin's arm. Alright. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright. Let's see what else there was. You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Right, because you think they're cannibals.
Flesh-gnawing, marrow-sipping creatures of pure depravity they are. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
Are you sure it's marauders and not the random beasts that are running around here? How long have you been a junior in humor? Gravedigger, whatever.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Right, okay. That's all for now. So I guess we'll make our way in town. Okay, that's technically stealing. What are the penalties for stealing? I don't think my character would steal. I mean, he's not the sneaking type. I don't think he would be the stealing type either. Oh, so I can bypass it. Theodore Granger. Industrial accent. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee. Because I'm a kindly fellow. Good man. Wow. This is a big area. Oh, that's not stealing. A modest metal ring. Big-toed customers could find alternative places to wear it. Oh wait, Ludwig Miller. Was that one of the guys? Yeah. It is. Let's go say hey. Hey, buddy.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Let's not talk about the fees yet. What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Yeah, if your resistance need another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some
You're
spaces chaw.
gonna pay
Few
me
bit cards.
in Saltuna?
I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright. Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I mean, do I lie? Do I lie? Hell, I'm a bureaucrat. Of course I lie. He sure did. He's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Wait, 1? Did I just get 1 bit for that? Okay, what exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Of course. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you.
God, yeah, I hate
scanning
how
you
they
with
stand.
its murderous oculars.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Alright, I'll let you be. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid stealing. Vending machine. Well, what do we got here? Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine, okay? Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40. Okay. there's some heavy weapons in here. Oh, and they use light ammo. Can't buy it, though. Ah, so there's... So the different companies have different stuff to sell? Tell? They do. Can't buy anything, though. Ah. So I've discovered the landing pad. Can I climb up here? Is there something up here? Oh. You were the guys that are making those weird noises. What the hell are you? Breadworm blood. Ah, bread. This one's a Halcyon. Excuse me. Was that necessary? Oh, a grenade launcher. 450. Alright. Guess we'll go into town. Or not yet. Because I can get into this place, whatever this is. Can I take it? Can actually take it. I'm not stealing here, apparently. Mock apple juice. What is this, like, mock apple stuff? Do they not have actual fruit? Okay. Hello?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
So it almost seems like they are basically like slaves. Got a little guitar going. I don't know how much like hidden stuff is going to be in this game. Oh, well, some hidden stuff. Let's see what's on the terminal. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and improve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Read if you're having trouble paying your sick leave. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind, and sickness in the character. Okay. Well, I can take the sprat hide. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take everything I can. Wait, what's okay, 51 and 120. Totally fine. Man, if I was the stealing type. This is a lot of good stuff. The Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. The best you can afford. Transformer shutdown protocols not operational. Okay. Engineering and development policies. Shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, or irreparable damage to the transformer. So there is a transformer. Yep. Okay. There's the power regulator. So these are the toilets, huh? Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 2. What the hell is that? Okay, well, it says it's for a quest. Okay, from the office of Reed Thompson. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. A plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to the reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. Okay. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Okay. So there's a plague. Phyllis Granger.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Graveside fees. We're here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime.
Okay.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Right. Yeah, what are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
Yeah, would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
So what did
and the
you
rest of us
say
can get on with
happened
our
to
own
him?
lives.
Alright, I'll let you get back to work. Fun place. Ooh. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Stealth skills. Why? That seems a little backwards. Heavy weapons. Man, I want this. I want it. I'm gonna be a good boy though. Now to use the elevator.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
I'll wait.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. Seems we've got a guest.
Oh.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I
What?
might have
She
welcomed
said
you
it. She
at
said
gate
I was
myself.
coming. Yeah, I'll wait.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Yeah, I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Go on. Well, let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, when you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
All right, how can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you out.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure. I can use the company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Come on, let's get going. Oh, best friends. Companions. You've gained a companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. So let's see what I want here. Oh, wow. So, yeah, she's giving me some big bonuses. Probably want the leadership up a little bit. Maybe I'll put that up 4. It'd be good to be able to tinker. I can't get the science up all the way, though. Yeah, I'll just put a couple points in there for right now. You know what? Let's get the 2-handed up. You coming? Alright. Can I talk to you?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay, this is about the deserters. So what's the other side
To
of
Mr.
it?
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do we need to talk to Vicar about? Flipping a switch?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Free stuff. Absolutely. Wow, a lot of free stuff.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Wilson?
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of the Saltuna.
You moron.
Wait, so the Saltuna? They're grinding sprats for Saltuna? Shouldn't that be fish? I hear a workbench.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science.
Oh, this is her
but
place.
It still happens here. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I need it. Appreciate that. So, let's see about improving weapons. Oh, whoa! I didn't even realize I got that. When did I get that? What else you got in your house? Anything else good? Ooh. Yeah, let's unlock it. Hi. Thank you. For the ammo. I mean, that was a lot of ammo. Carbs.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Sure.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Oh, it's a music box. Okay, let's pick this too.
Nice.
Nice that I picked your dad's safe. Robert Holcomb. Into Maudie left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I When make time for it, you are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me your birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. This is not her actual father.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Sure. I like flowers.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Oh, no. Come on in. Join me. That's not weird.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
They stare? Why are people staring?
Where are we headed?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Well, I know the story. I just read it. So, I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Alright, we'll talk later. So, it seems like she's set up to be melee. Knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. And stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. I guess I should set her up as a melee character. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh! Did I leave that on you? How do I take her helmet off? What the hell? I can't take her helmet off now. Well, shit. Okay, time to go. Why do you all have different colored hair? Is that just the thing to do around here?
Wish we had some better luck.
I've never actually been in here.
Oh.
Seemed scary from the outside.
Oh, is this the jail? Constable.
Rations. Nothing I can do about that.
Oh. I can just open your jail cells. You have no one in jail, huh? Okay, open the bounties. Okay, so I probably, if I find these people... Yeah. 3 people they're looking for and 3 jail cells.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Wait, I have to pay? If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
So yeah, am I honest about this? Should I be saying that? Let's just say he's a scientist. We're acquainted.
I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal. I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you.
Okay, well, it saved my life. I want to know why the board wants him dead.
I am obliged to remind you that questioning the veracity of the board's orders is a punishable offense. Consider this your last warning.
Well, how long has the board been after Wells?
Wells has been wanted for as long as the board decides he has been wanted. This decision will be made in accordance with Wells's behavior upon arrest. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Yeah, I assumed you were my nearest board authority?
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints. So unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you,
this is too
there's
real.
Not a lot I can do for you.
Alright, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker, what's that?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station.
Oh.
Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
Goodbye.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Oh, this is Martin Abernathy. Are you related to the Abernathys? Do you know about an Abernathy farm? Sir?
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
So I could play as a marauder. Take it easy, I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Silas sent me. You owe him money.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Yeah, he told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that? I'm gonna assume that this is plague-related.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
I assume they're guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Probably not the, I'm not the sneaking type, so, we'll be facing them head on. Alright, I'll leave you be. I did notice that, she took her helmet off in that conversation, so that's good.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Is that right?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Alright, I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Bye.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. No, I'm not.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Nice. You gonna mind me back here? You have nothing in the fridge? Come on now. And your sink's leaking. Jeez. How? Come on, people. Nasty. Doesn't seem like there's anything good up here. There's another room back here, though. Okay, is this restaurant gonna be just as gross? Yep. Bunch of nasties. Oh. Do I want to pick it? I'm curious. But yeah, this is why I didn't want to do it, though, because I have to steal. So I kind of just waste. I mean, this is a lot of good stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna note that that stuff's back there. How big of a problem is stealing?
I don't know you.
Okay, nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming in this town.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
I can't bring deserters a drink? Yeah, Raid mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I mean, I was here to trade, but, just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay. persuade 21. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Will there be anything else?
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I imagine you'd want to get out of town with that plague and all.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Spell that again one more time? You know what? Never mind. I should go. But no, I shouldn't go.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Hey, why are you talking about the plague? We're not supposed to talk about that. Oh, she can repair as well. That's a lot to repair stuff. That's basically a new weapon. Okay, so never pay these people to repair. All right. Let's check out the general store now.
Don't worry.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
She'll be on her best behavior.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Ooh, that's fancy. Maxwell. I'm only 3,700 bits short. Okay, so now knowing how much these parts are, I shouldn't be selling like any weapons or armor. I should just be breaking them down. Alrighty.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Can I take anything here? Yes I can. OSI vial. That's a quest thing. Tastes like enlightenment. This might look nice in one of the cruise rooms on the Unreliable. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey
hello,
there,
hello.
Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Right. Y'all really like coloring your hair out here. Hello?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Scientism, How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Yes, how does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Provided wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Do we be honest with this guy? Yeah, let's be honest. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property.
Books.
Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
So look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay. Where is it? Yeah, I missed the barbershop.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Just gonna take a peek back here. Conrad. Subject has shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset. This is Eugene. Somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we'd pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Conrad.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit?
Yes, it is.
I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Well,
physical
yeah,
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Yes, I've heard this before. I could show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Yes, prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does.
Ah,
We
that's
make
what a
you
barber
presentable.
does. Oh. Speaking of burials.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral.
You never thought of that
lucky
before?
Clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I've talked to people. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Okay, goodbye. This is a nice place you all got here. Alright, I think that'll be enough for today. Kind of explored Edgewater. Got to know about the town, got to know about kind of what's going on.
So, what's the plan?
plan will calm down. The plan will wait. Nice little town y'all got here. I think I know your biggest problem. Clean your bathrooms, please. Why are you leaving your toilet water all over the floor? How does that even happen? Anyways, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Cheers.